Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Year of the Batman. Once again, excuse me, still feeling a smidge bit under the weather, but it's kind of appropriate for this episode because it is a Mr. Freeze arc. So who knows? Maybe Mr. Freeze was the one that made me feel a bit cold. Anyway, so these two episodes are called Green Ice and Deep Freeze. It's already losing points just because it didn't rhyme. Don't know why. Like there's so many things that rhyme with ice, like green ice and Mr. Freeze ain't nice. Like boom, there you go. But it's whatever. So this one opens up. It's the Gotham cities, like it's to the final five of the Miss Galaxy, which I like that a lot better than Miss Universe because it we live in a pretty freaking big universe to only say like our little dot of a planet is like all the life that exists that is so arrogant. But in the galaxy, that's a little better. I prefer Miss Earth though, but that's not neither here nor there. So anyway, so there's five left, and one of them's Miss Iceland, and Mister Freeze and his gang they kidnap her because it's Iceland. So what are you gonna do? Um, so the Commissioner Gordon and Chief O'Hara they hear about it and they're like, oh, let's call Batman and Robin, and they're about to, and the Chief O'Hara points up in the air conditioner, like, "What the hell is that?" And it's Mister Freeze, and he's like, "Enjoy the AC, boys!" And he like turns the room into like a blizzard. And before they get frozen, Commissioner Gordon found the strength to call Batman and Robin because you know to call Batman and Robin, they'll walk through the nine layers of hell itself, but like to do their job, nah, nah. So Batman and Robin they get in there, they're almost frozen to death, but then they're not, and so a they have a press conference. They're like, "Hey, Batman, Robin, is it Mister Freeze?" And they're like, "Well, it's probably Mister Freeze, but we don't have any proof." I'm just like, well, Chief O'Hara literally saw Mr. Freeze. That's proof enough right there. And you have this one new reporter, and she's a complete bitch, and she's making Batman and Robin look bad. And at first, I'm like, oh, okay, so this is like the villain's girlfriend for the week, and because like every villain has to have some arm candy with them, but no, she's just a bitch. Like the reporter is just a stone cold bitch. So they're having this little press conference, and then during that, a big delivery comes in, and it's green ice. It's literally frozen cash, and it's dictated from Mister Freeze to Batman because Mister Freeze is trying to ruin Batman and Robin's reputation, and Batman's like, I don't really know why he would do that. And the reporters are like, "Oh, you guys are in cahoots. You're the bad guys." And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, lady, like give it a breath. And she's like, "Oh, I've done this for years, and I can't tell you how many heroes I've seen rise and fall." And I'm like, "Girl, I am on their like 50th episode. Like they've been around the block a few times. Like they've saved not only Gotham City, hell, they've saved the world a few times. So I don't know what she's on about. She just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. There's a few naughty jokes in there. Feel free to use, but I don't know. She's just a bitch. Just a bitch to be a bitch. Wants to go after that headline. So when he leave or when they all leave and they dismiss the press conference, Batman's like, you know what? I don't have any use for this. So just donate it to the policeman's ball. I don't care. So later, Batman and Robin they're in the Batcave, and they're trying to figure out where his headquarters could be. But before the computer can like put out an answer, they're reminded that Aunt Harriet's hosting a ball, or not a ball, but like a get together for like a bunch of other millionaires for like a charity event, something like that. It doesn't really matter, but she's hosting it. It's at Wayne Manor, and Dick and Bruce have to be there to support her. So they put a pause on that because they don't really have any leads so far, so they're not in too big of a rush. So they go to the party, and it was like Japanese themed, but the caterer called Aunt Harriet, and he strongly advised like an Irish theme and put green all around the room. And so she does that, and it's Irish themed. There's green everywhere, and of course, Mr. Freeze crashes the party, and Harry's like, "Oh my God, that's the guy who told me to make it all green." And Batman's like, "Well, yeah, he's doing a theme of green ice, so this makes sense." So Mr. Freeze gets all the guests to go into the pool, and it's more like a fountain because like the water's like not even like barely reaches their knees. So he gets all the guests to go in there, and he freezes the water so they can't escape. But then two of Mister Freeze's goons dressed as Batman and Robin come in, and they make complete asses of themselves. They're slipping and falling. One of the Batman accidentally punches the Robin. Just they really want to like tarnish Batman and Robin's name, and like Dick and Bruce, they're looking at this like, no fucking way he's doing it. Really, really, all right, whatever. So they all make out, and like the goon members dressed as Batman and Robin, they're out of there too. So everybody's like, well, what the hell, Batman? Way to have us all get robbed for nothing. So they go back to the back mirror. They find the hideout. Obviously, it's the end of the first episode, so there's a big fight. They get caught, and the trap for this week, they're literally just put into like gigantic snow cones left to freeze. Also, during this, between like this episode and the next episode, there's like 5 to 6 scenes. It's the same thing over and over and over. It's just like Mr. Freeze puts Miss Iceland in a chamber that's like slowly reducing her body temperature, so she can be his like beloved, and it's just so annoying because they recasted Mr. Freeze, which I'm not entirely sure why, but like the personalities are just so different. Like the last Mr. Freeze, he was such a gentleman. He was like such a pleasure to watch. He was kind to his thugs. It's just, and then this one, I don't know, the fact that he kidnapped a woman and is like forcing her to be exactly like him, to so they could be in love. I'm just like, God bless, dude. When did you turn into the incel Freeze? Like it's just weird. But so anyway, that's what happens. So at the end, they're in giant snow cones, and they're like, "Oh, is this the end of Batman?" No, it's not, because the next episode, they fiddle around with like the bottom of the cone and to like release some kind of like moisture to like melt the ice. It's kind of bullcrapped in. It doesn't really make much sense, but anyway. So they escape, and then the news prints out another article, Batman and Robin, and it was like the fake goon Batman holding Commissioner Gordon's watch, like wearing it, and like all the city are against Batman and Robin. I'm like, God bless you. The citizens of Gotham are so fickle. Like the drop of a hat, they will change their opinion on anything. It's so annoying. I mean, they genuinely are cattle. All the people of Gotham are cattle, and it. I don't know. It's just those people. My God. But anyway, so Batman's like, you know what, Dick? Let's just hang up the cows for a little bit. Just let's wait till Mister Freeze makes his move, and then we'll make an appearance because God bless, we can't go anywhere like this. And Robin's like, yeah, that tracks. People are kind of jerks. And there's one good scene though out of this where a little kid sees Batman and Robin and he goes boo, and then this was when Bruce is like in his like Bruce attire, I guess, like he's not dressed up, and then he goes to Dick and he's like, you know, of all the scraps I've been in and all the hits I've taken, of all like the thrashings and whatnot, that hurt the most. And I'm like, yeah, that's that's exactly what this Bruce Wayne would say. Like that, a little kid getting his heart broken from his hero, and the kid turning his back on him, like that would hurt that Batman the most. And that was actually a really good scene. Child acting terrible. All he said was boo, and I'm like, oh my God, this kid is awful. But it is a kid, so what are you gonna do? So Mr. Freeze then decrees that he's going to freeze the entirety of Gotham City unless $1 billion is paid directly to him. So obviously, Batman and Robin, they're like, okay, well, things are getting a little bit serial, so I guess it's time to step in. So they find out where his lair is because he didn't change lairs for whatever reason. Well, I guess he did think Batman and Robin were dead, so there was no point in it. Um, so they go there, they kick his butt, and the one girl, she's like, I guess Mr. Freeze like lost his patience with her because he like puts her in this gigantic ice cube. I'm just like, Mr. Freeze, you were made in an accident. You are actually killing this woman. Like, she's not gonna turn into you. You're just gonna kill her. But anyway, a big fight ensues. It is funny, but so there is a fight, and Bruce and Robin, they get like put in a cage, but they're wearing like antifreeze costumes, and they've got a bomb on the door. So they get out of there, and they put all the other goons in the cage they escaped in, and Mr. Freeze is caught, and it's all good. They also did change his costume some. He has like these bright red eyebrows, and his head isn't covered. He's got like this collar around him that like shoots up really cold air, so he's fine all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. So his plan was really to like just cause Batman and Robin to be disliked, which is so easy in this freaking universe. I mean, it's like that one thing in Family Guy. It's like, oh, these guys, this guy isn't really that bright. Watch this, whack, he did it. Like that's the kind of stuff the Gotham City people are. But yeah, so that was his plan: make Batman and Robin get disliked, get $1 billion, and then gaslight this woman after being tortured into loving him. I don't know. This Mister Freeze was weak sauce to me. He wasn't charismatic as much as like the first one. His plan was pretty stupid. Like, there was no proof whatsoever that he had the capabilities of freezing the entire city. So at least with the Music Meister, he proved that he could take down a building by finding the sound. But Mr. Freeze, just weak sauce. If I was gonna rate this from like a 1 to a 7, I I'm thinking 2 or 3. It's definitely not 1. It wasn't god awful, but I think I am gonna have to say a 2 on this one. Like I said, really weak sauce, huge letdown from the other Mister Freeze. Honestly, just not that fun. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Once again, sorry for the lack of energy. Just I am not feeling okay. So hopefully in the next few days I'll perk right up. But anyway, bye.